Maslow and optimal development. A question that was asked here in relation to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. They asked, what would Maslow regard as ideal optimal development? So, as I mentioned in my previous interview, they speak here of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, going from your first need, which is the physical survival-based needs, just to be able to take care of yourself, feed yourself, have water to drink, and moves all the way up through the levels to the needs that you can eventually focus on once you've got all your basic survival needs in place, and that is of self-actualization. So according to Maslow, self-actualization would be the ideal level of functioning for all people. And Maslow focused a lot, on self-actualization, and that human beings actually have great potential which they can express themselves towards and within, and that many do not actually get to do this. So here Maslow, with regards to his self-actualization level, describes it as self-actualized as being able to see past the barriers that people erect and recognize reality for what it is. Now, this in itself is, again, a cycle that human beings are trapped in with regards to knowledge and information, because by saying I'm a self-actualizer, I am saying that I have the money and the comfort to be able to pay for all my bills, for me to be able to now read and search for my inner truth and search for my higher self and to actualize myself, to focus on improving myself. You're not actually seeing reality for what it is, because in itself, to say that somebody gets to a level of self-actualization, you are implying, tacitly agreeing to the reality as it is, which is one based on survival, and that a lucky few get to the level of self-actualization. Therefore, if anything, I would say that self-actualizers are better at mind-fucking themselves than the people who are busy surviving, because in this physical reality you are walking and applying physical laws and subject to physical laws. So, for example, being able to feed yourself is a basic need for all people on this planet. Being able to keep yourself and your family safe and have a decent, dignified life should be a basic right of all beings living on this planet. Yet, those who have been able to struggle through those levels and now get enough money within the system to pay for their basic needs so that they don't have to survive anymore, they are apparently the ones who are called self-actualized. Is that really so? I mean, how can you stand in a position of knowing that all your bills are paid for and then say, oh, now I have time to read more and study and do what I've always wanted to do? You cannot actually say that you now see reality for it is, because you've quite comfortably skipped through all the levels and you're now in a position where you can reap the rewards of being supported by the money system. What about the millions who have to now follow in your footsteps and work hard in the system to survive? What about the existing money system, which forces almost half the people on the planet to live on the breadline and to starve every month and to not be able to protect themselves and their children? What about all those people who will never be able to move through any hierarchy of needs and who will never have a dignified life? I mean, those who are standing in the position of self-actualizers are not self-actualizing, they are money-actualized, and they are in the elite position of being able to look and go, oh, I made it through this, I'm fine, I now see reality for what it is, meaning I have this lovely bubble in my mind of beautiful concepts like spirituality and metaphysics. That's not real. The real reality is the physical reality that we are in, of which we all are tacitly agreeing to the abuse of each other in the name of the existing money system. Thank you.